I give you the trade deadline board, and yes, I can reach the top of it. And I plan on messing around with this tonight, but I've got some information to put on it from a trade tonight. Mike Green has gone from Detroit to Edmonton. He's now a member of the Edmonton Oilers, and going the other way, a conditional 2020 or 2021 pick. And I looked, and Edmonton's official Twitter account doesn't say yet. I'm sure that will come out what that condition is and what draft it'll be in and what condition sets which draft. And the contract of Kyle Brodziak. And I'm saying contract because we know Brodziak's not coming back to play. Brodziak, that was announced before the season started that his career was pretty much over. So it's a move where Edmonton moves out a contract to bring in Mike Green. I'm wearing Edmonton's jersey because I'll say this. It is nice to see the Oilers in a playoff spot. It is nice to see the Oilers adding at the deadline. Am I an Oilers fan? No. But it is nice to see a Canadian team adding at the deadline. For years, we watched as American teams were the ones doing all the adding. Canadian teams would be the ones selling. And or they were kind of fringe teams, and they might get in, but they're probably not going to do very well. And now, this year, there's some real excitement. There's some real excitement in Calgary, Vancouver, and Edmonton that all three of them could end up in the playoffs. And Winnipeg, who are currently below that playoff line, could get in as well. If all of them somehow got in by some miracle, and it feels like that would be, that would make for some very happy fans in Canada, and make for some pretty darned exciting playoffs for the first time on the northern side of the border in a while. So, and it would make Rogers very happy to finally see some ratings to justify the amount of money they paid for the NHL contract. But Mike Green being added to Edmonton, he's not the offensive player he once was. Edmonton will know this. He's not going to be counted on to be a top two guy so much, although he will have an expanded role until Clefbaum comes back. This definitely doesn't make up for Clefbaum being gone. But hey, I watched the Oilers tonight. They're playing a good team game. You add Green. I don't think it hurts anything. I think the Oilers, yeah, this really genuinely looks like they're in a playoff spot. Mike Green's a guy who Ken Holland knows pretty well. He'd know him from his Detroit days, so maybe there's an extension to be worked out there, and maybe if an extension gets worked out, that's when you see that conditional pick. And whether it's the Oilers making the playoffs makes it a 2020 pick, extending his contract makes it a 2021, or both of them makes it, and again, these conditions are worked out. It'll come out in the wash. It's not going to be a first. And therefore, I like what Detroit's doing. I like that Detroit's picking up assets. But I have to say, it's nice to see the Oilers adding it at the deadline for a change. It just makes things more interesting to me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And Oiler fans, when Clefbaum's back and you've got a healthy blue line, does he play second pairing? Does he play third? Or does Dave Tippett just sort of deploy six defensemen and you don't see anybody other than Clefbaum or Nurse necessarily getting a ton? Because I know Ethan Bear gets a ton of ice time as well, but maybe down the stretch he gets cut back just a little bit, just to make sure everybody's fresh for the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. I will talk to you guys again very soon, because behind this board is tonight's game boards. So I will get to that as soon as this has been uploaded. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Tomorrow's going to be crazy.